Tzu Chi Malaysia Chapter mobilizes interfaith representatives in fundraising drive. Cultural diversity and a sizable Indian population are located in Medan, Indonesia. I'm Sean Scanlon. This is DAI Headlines. After the 9/11 terrorist attacks in 2001, the world was filled with anxiety. 18 years since then, Tzu Chi Malaysia Chapter mobilized volunteers and invited representatives from different religions to seek donations from the public.
A good deed done by each of us can spread the love continuously. Doing good deeds is regardless of religion and race. Representatives from different religions and Tzu Chi volunteers gathered together in the Tzu Chi 1013 campaign and planted seedlings, hoping to evoke kindness in everybody's heart.
Tzu Chi effort to organize this once a year and mobilize the members to go into the community to seek donation. Will encourage people in the community to practice a caring and sharing attitude.
The secretary of a Sikh temple also deeply understood that praying for love and peace in the world is a common goal of every religion.
And coming from the Sikh religion, we are also celebrating Guru Nanak's 550th years birthday this time, right? So to celebrate 550 years of Guru Nanak's birthday and coming to this one, I find there's a lot of similarities, treating everyone equal as humans. Bravo, Tzu Chi, for your great effort.
Putting good thoughts into action, Master De Nian went to the market to seek donations from storekeepers.
The one seed, you plant it, and they will root, and then the plants will come up. Then the branches, and then the tree, then the fruit. So this symbolizes our human beings. We do one deed a day, and then we go and spread the seeds of love to every corner of the world.
Tzu Chi Philippines chapter provided a free ophthalmology service to more than 100 students from the Sister of Mary School's Boys Town. This is also to pay back the school for its generosity, as it sold land at a low price a few years ago, so the free clinic could be established.
More than 100 students from Sisters of Mary School's Boys Town came to the Tzu Chi Free Eye Clinic for a checkup. Most of the students worry that they can't see the blackboard clearly. With the help of Tzu Chi volunteers, the students conducted a detailed checkup and were paired with glasses a month later.
Makakatulong to sa akin. Hindi lang sa classroom.
This is not only helpful to me during class activities, but also in all school activities.
With the eyeglasses, the students do not have to squint to see their notes.
Thank you so much for the love that you gave and shared.
Some student representatives expressed their gratitude by speech and some by song. Every volunteer and doctor received a handmade card from the students. Tzu Chi volunteers were actually very grateful to them.
The students of Sisters of Mary's.
We are very grateful because without their generosity, we will not hold our eye clinic here.
This is originally part of the school campus. After moving, the school sold it at low price to Tzu Chi, thus forming the present free eye clinic. Tzu Chi also promised to provide eyesight checkup for the students every year.
We're not able to take care of all the students. A regular eye checkup is of great help to us. Also, even though the students are very smart, if they can't see clearly, it will be difficult for them to learn.
Sisters of Mary School's Boys Town specially accommodate students from impoverished families. It has the same philosophy as Tzu Chi to help those in need. They support each other to spread the love continuously.
In early July in Fujian, China, many houses were ruined as Tzu Chi volunteers came from different parts of the country to help the affected residents overcome hardship and difficulties.
要把心安下来哈，好，政府都会安排好的哈，好，一定哈，好，然后要休息好，你还要吃东西哈，奶奶哈，一定自己要多保重。
3 months after the on-site disaster investigation, Tzu Chi returned to the affected area to hold a foundation stone-laying ceremony for building the new Da'ai village.
大爱无疆，心手相迎，在我幸最困难。
Love has no boundaries. Thank you, Tzu Chi, and all the people who provided us immediate help when our people needed it the most.
The volunteers passed coin banks to the residents, informing them everyone has the ability to give a little. An affected resident came up to give a big hug to the volunteers. In the past, she was so distraught that she thought about ending her life. Now she has a smile on her face wherever she goes.
我们表达的心，我喜欢这样子啊，我也有这个心啊。
你也想帮助别人啊？现在终于笑了，以前看到你都在哭哎。
啊，是啊，我房子倒掉，一无所有，我很自卑哎。
那个就是很难受啊。
为什么？
因为我们毕竟你看一下，我们住在这边都是危险地带哈，但是我们又没能力出去盖，所以只能在这里到下雨就跑，到下雨就跑啊。
那就是住在这边，心都没办法安下来。
对呀，一到雨季，我们都根本没办法。
那这次有新房子住，高兴吗？
高兴，
高兴哦！这样有自信，对不对？
Overcoming grief and pain, the residents look forward to have a brand new home.
In Beijing, Tzu Chi volunteers pay regular visits to a senior care center once a month. This time, 3 former scholarship recipients came with Tzu Chi volunteers, showing appreciation to the seniors.
In Beijing's local elderly home, seniors stood in a hallway waiting for Tzu Chi volunteers' visit. This is their most anticipated day of the month.
The seniors always have high participation whenever Tzu Chi volunteers come visit them, no matter in terms of numbers of participants or seniors' reaction during their visits. Tzu Chi is the best volunteer group we've ever had here.
During the regular visit this month, there are 3 students joining the volunteering work.
Because of the seniors' blessings, these kids are admitted to schools in Beijing, and now they want to show their appreciation by giving back to them.
The students were former Tzu Chi scholarship recipients at the high school in Hebei. A senior wrote them blessing cards for their examination. And now these students have been admitted to school in Beijing. They've come back to show their appreciation.
I have been admitted to a university in Beijing, which is close to the seniors. I accompany them to reciprocate the love they've given me.
We should try our best to help more people, from being a receiver to a giver. This is just a beginning. In the future, I wish I could volunteer more with Tzu Chi. We shouldn't let these seniors down. We should study hard and try our best to give back by utilizing the knowledge we learned, passing on love and kindness to others.
These young students have learned to pass the love forward and show their appreciation for the seniors.
Ho Junlong was born premature and with chronic leg disfiguration. His father passed away when he was 6. He has been living with his grandparents. Tzu Chi volunteers have entered his life since he was 8 to help fill some of the parental love he lacks.
Since Ho Junlong began school, his grandfather has always taken him to school and picked him up on his motorcycle. Meanwhile, Tzu Chi volunteers often see him as a son. Ho was born premature and his legs didn't grow right, which hinders his ability to walk. But the volunteers still hope he can take care of himself. When Ho was 6, his father passed away from illness, and his mother then left him in the care of his grandparents. Tzu Chi volunteers have been caring for him since he was in the 2nd grade with financial support as well as other parts of his life. The stationary bicycle was a gift to Ho to help with his therapy. The grandmother has not let go of the pain of losing her son, and seeing this, Tzu Chi volunteers know they will continue to be by this family's side.
In Medan, Indonesia, besides a large number of Chinese people, there are also a lot of Indians. Indians started to immigrate to Medan in the 19th century. The first Indian city with the title Little India is located in Medan. Let's take a look.
Indians have started to immigrate to Medan in the 19th century. In the beginning, a lot of Indians were attracted to work in the tobacco farms in Medan. They were recognized for their hardworking spirit. The success of the Indians who came to Medan first inspired other Indians to want to come here and make a better living. Later, Indians not only work in tobacco farms, they also work as construction workers, drivers, and businessmen.
Kalau kita bicara mengenai kedatangan orang Tamil atau orang India, khususnya di daerah Tanah.
The history of Indians coming to Medan started in my grandfather's generation. Back then, they were hired workers. In the beginning, they worked in the farming villages or tobacco farms.
Di perkebunan-perkebunan, ya, itu perkebunan tembakau.
This Indian temple was established in Medan in 1881. It bears witness to how the local residents of Medan get along with Indians. Next to the Indian temple is the Sikhism temple. Among different ethnicities in Indonesia, Indians are inseparable. The descendants of Indians in Medan come from all walks of life, but they are very united. Recently, the plaque of Little India became a symbol of Indian city. This is the 3rd Indian city established in Southeast Asia. The first one is in Singapore, while the 2nd Indian city is in Malaysia.
Tujuannya adalah untuk mempersatu.
We want to create a multifaceted society in Medan to unite everyone. We can also attract tourists to come to Medan.
Untuk masuk ke kota Medan ini.
The culture of Indians has added color and diversity to the lives of people in Medan. This is a realization of how people stay united in the multifaceted society in Medan.
Medan is a diverse city with people of different ethnicities. At the schools, there are students of different ethnicities as well. Speaking of schools, there is one high school in Medan that started to ban the use of disposable utensils on campus a year ago. In addition, the school provides drinking water, so the students won't buy bottled water. Let's take a look at how the school is implementing these environmental practices.
A year ago, Kahaya High School started to ban the use of disposable utensils on campus. Seeing how the garbage at the school kept increasing, the school has required students to bring their own reusable utensils. As part of the regulations, if the school finds the students have brought outside food wrapped in plastic bags, to take away the food until the students get off school. The regulations not only aim at students, but also the principal and teachers.
Dampaknya positif besar sekali.
After we set the regulations, there's positive impact. The teachers and students have changed a lot. Currently, the garbage on campus has decreased a lot because it is under control.
Pengontrolan sampah pun ada kita buat.
To ensure the students won't buy bottled water, the school has provided drinking water. The students simply have to bring their own cups.
Agak tidak biasa karena sekolah saya sebelumnya.
In the beginning, I was not used to bringing my own utensils because there's no such regulations at my old school. After coming here, I have benefited from these environmental concepts.
The environmental practices were proposed by a teacher, Hirianto Tamba. He has been teaching for 10 years and he started carrying out environmental education in Medan after joining an environmental training course in Medan.
Kenapa siswa yang mau menjadi incaran kita? Karena saya sebagai guru, ya.
As a teacher, I am the closest to the students. If I can share this kind of environmental concept with them, I can teach them a lot of things, especially what I learned in the environmental course.
Hal tentang yang saya pelajari di Eco Camp, terutama tentang pola hidup yang sehat dan lingkungan hidup.
The teachers and students are taking actions to protect the environment. The school hopes through its regulations they can encourage more young people to cherish the earth and protect the environment.
Tebing Tinggi is a city in North Sumatra. It is about 60 kilometers away from Medan. It is also known for being organic, as 3 years ago, local residents all began planting organic vegetables. Through this movement, it has not only greened the local area, but has also helped as a source of income.
This is Rambutan town of Tebing Tinggi in North Sumatra province. 3 years ago, a new way of living began spreading through the local residential area, where everyone began planting vegetables on their own available space. By growing vegetables the organic way, the town has turned into a unique village, with the government promoting this town as a scenic spot to visit. Town Chief Hari Supino has been behind this green movement, and it was thanks to him this farming community is so successful. He would visit the residents on Fridays to talk about the ideas and help implement them. It has been widely received.
Saya mencoba merubah mindset yang dulu petani.
I try to help them understand urban planting. Originally, they might have used pesticides to farm, but now since going organic, the harvest is much healthier when eaten.
Kalau seandainya itu dirubah menjadi yang organik, dia kan menjadi tanaman atau sayuran yang sehat.
At the homes, one can see gardens filled with cabbage, spinach, and other leafy greens.
Memang sebelum ini saya sudah pernah membaca dan belajar gimana sih.
I've read a few books about organic planting, and with the chief's help, we were able to immediately get to work on it. Being organic takes more time because the seeds must be washed prior to planting.
Kan nggak boleh, tidak organik. Kita harus sudah bersihkan dulu misalnya dengan menggunakan air hangat misalkan. Setelah bersih baru kita tanam.
The organic farming not only helps to greenify the area, but has also given the local residents a source of income. They have established an organic association helping the residents sell their harvest online.
Recently in Taiwan, in the streets and alleys, drivers can be seen delivering food. Through online platforms, many can enjoy takeout food without going out. These online platforms also utilize market data to care for the needs of various regions. Soon the establishment of virtual restaurants may even occur. Some experts worry that these online services are too competitive right now, and consumers must carefully select what they want in order to enjoy a convenient gourmet meal. Paying the meal from this drone, which flies in the air, is a test of a new meal delivery system. This food delivery company is pioneering new technology to shorten delivery times.
Drones and unmanned vehicles will definitely happen in the future. It is just a question of time.
At present, drones need to solve the problem of flight regulations and changes in food quality during flight, as well as transport costs. However, tests of such a delivery platform has repeatedly made surprising innovations.
Okay.
In 2018, the turnover of Taiwan's catering industry was $15.5 billion, and food delivery accounted for 5%, or the equivalent to $750 million. This shows that the so-called lazy economy is growing.
We hope that next year, by the end of 2020, Taiwan will be fully covered. I think it may be 10,000 to 20,000 restaurants involved.
Yeah,
At present, only about 18% of restaurants in Taiwan cooperate with the food delivery platforms. According to statistics from these companies, the total number of orders in a week in 2019 is equal to the sum of 6 years since establishment. The daily order has increased by 25 times.
Small restaurants or large chain restaurants will have exclusive cooperation. We will also invest in better resources and have advertising exchanges that will be more specific to exclusive restaurants.
我们有将近9000家的餐厅伙伴。
We have nearly 9,000 restaurants partners, and then there are more than 30 types of food and tens of thousands of meals on our platform.
工作不能任性，但吃的可以。
From breakfast to late-night snacks, a wide variety of meals are available on these delivery platforms, which also use big data to analyze the catering needs of each region.
Areas which have more new offices may be prone to order salads for lunch. We just cooperate with restaurants in the area to bake some salads from the ingredients that they already have in their kitchen, and then it becomes a new item.
我们就可以看到 哪一些消费者他搜寻的某一些
We can see what the customers search for, for example Thai food, which didn't result in a sale. This tells us that there are many people in this area who are looking for Thai food, but there are not any Thai restaurants near this area. Thus, we could look for Thai restaurants to work with us.
那我们就会知道在这里可以引进泰式的餐厅。
炒乌龙1份外送。
The cook is frying udon noodles and adds refreshing vegetables to complete the dish. This Japanese restaurant in Wanhua District, Taipei, joined the delivery platform as it hopes to increase turnover.
吃起来的话，会有那个比利时糖那个脆脆的口感，因为它这种糖比较不会融。把面糊放进去。对。
In addition to main courses, the owner has used other space in the restaurant to develop a new line of waffles and jams.
In making ruffles and jams for kids, we thought that we could do a virtual brand. If we list this dessert, customers might have another choice of something to eat. After the meal, you may enjoy a ruffle.
More than 85% of stores have told us that they have grown their revenue by about 10 to 15% in the past few months.
In addition to helping the store to take more orders, this is also an opportunity for advertisement, allowing them to expand into markets which were not available to them previously.
The Taiwanese food delivery market began to become more competitive in the second quarter of this year. Foreign companies offered more advertising and marketing. Free shipping made two foreign brands such as Honest Bee retreat from the market.
Some can use capital investments to more marketing activities and get more exposure.
These food delivery platforms are in a battle, but Liu Sizhen believes that excessive competition may affect the normal development of the food delivery market.
For example, if quality is getting worse and worse or items are getting less and less, this will all impact the consumer in the end.
Liu Sizhen pointed out that consumers should choose products carefully and not fall into the price war for food delivery platforms in order to enjoy good meals. Brisbane, Australia's Tzu Chi camp has been ongoing for 12 years. Many of the camp participants continue to sign up each year, willing to join the camp continually. Additionally, many students are eager to put what they learn into practice in their everyday life. Members of the camp also exhibit very good team spirit. Let's take a look. We will leave you with this. Goodbye.